Let us continue with our playlist. In this session, we are going to learn most important topic which is widely used in React, that is ternary operator. We are having different ways of writing statement. We have if-else statement, we have switch statement, and now there is another one which is called as conditional operator. And this conditional operator is also called as ternary operator. If you have already started React, and maybe if you are planning to start React, then you will see ternary operator is widely used because in React almost entire time we will be defining the values based on conditions, and in many situations we will not be able to use if else statement. So all the concept we are going to understand in this section, and also I will be showing you practical examples so that you can master this ternary operator. First, let us start with simple if-else statement. Now here I am just going to create one variable, age is equal to 20, and inside this I am just going to check for the condition. If age is greater or equal to 18, then simply we can just write whatever statement you want to print, you can easily print here. I will just write you are eligible to drive. If this condition is true, then I will be getting this result. Else, I will copy same thing, paste it here. You are not eligible to drive. I will save this. Now I will be getting this result. You are eligible to drive. I will remove this one. So whenever we are using if-else statement, inside if this condition matches, we will be getting this first block, else we will be getting the second block. If I just write here 15, save this, now I will get you are not eligible to drive. Based on this condition, we will be getting a result. Now this same example we will be writing using ternary operator. Come in this. So in JavaScript, ternary operator will be having three operands. First will be the condition. Then second, we will have true statement. If the condition is true, then this true statement will be displayed. Else, we will be having else statement. If the condition is false, then this else statement will be displayed. So using these three operands, our ternary operator is made. Now let us create the same example using ternary operator. Similar way, you can either use let or const. Let me use here const. I will create this variable, age is equal to 24. And inside this, first we are going to check for the condition. This age, if it is greater or equal to 18, then we are going to write this question mark. This will be the condition part, that is our first operand. Then after question mark, we are going to write true statement. If this condition is true, then I just want to display this one. I will copy this entire log and here I will be pasting. Then we have to separate by colon, and if this condition is false, then we have to write here else statement. I will copy this and inside this I am just going to paste. So ternary operator will be having this syntax question mark colon. Before question mark, we will be writing the condition. If this condition is true, then we will get this statement. If this condition is false, then after colon, whatever we have written, that will be our result. Now 24 is greater or equal to 18. The condition is true. So I should be getting this result. Save this. Now I got this. You are eligible to drive. Now same result we got, but we have written in different ways. This ternary operator is also an operator and it is having three operands. But if you remember, for other operators, we are having only two operands. Suppose if you want to add two numbers, 2 plus 3. Now here we are having two operands, 2 and 3. But for ternary operator, we are having three operands, condition, true statement and false statement. And this is the symbol for ternary operator. This else block is must. Without this, we will be getting the error. Now if I don't write this, I will get the syntax error. So whenever we are using ternary operator, three operands are must. Previously, when we learned about template literal, we have seen inside template literal, we can only pass expression. And expression is nothing but it is a piece of instruction which will be returning value. Now this one, this entire addition operator, I can just assign to one variable. Let add is equal to. Now this will be returning value and that value will be stored inside this variable. And I can easily print this variable. Similarly, ternary operator is also an expression because this is operator and it will be returning value. So that value we can store inside one variable. Let us see. Now here I will be creating one variable const drive is equal to, now I have to pass this condition if age is greater or equal to 18 question mark, then directly I'm just going to write eligible, else I will write here not eligible. If this condition is true, then this value will be stored inside this variable because ternary operator is an expression and it will be returning the value. So that is the reason we can easily assign this to a variable. Now if I just display this log, I will write here drive, save this. Now you can see easily I got this result. Now here if I just write 14, save this, I will get not eligible. You should remember this. This is very important. Ternary operator is an expression. It is not a statement. But our if else, it is a statement. Switch, it is a statement. But ternary is not a statement. It is an expression. Similarly, if I just want to use using if else statement, here we have just created the variable and directly we have just displayed the result. Now same thing, if I just want to create one simple variable and if I just want to assign the value to variable, let us see how we can do using if else statement. Comment this entire thing. Now here I will be writing if else statement. I will create variable drive and also I will be creating let age is equal to 19. Inside if else statement, first I will be checking the condition. If this age is greater or equal to 18, then inside this I have to copy this variable drive and this will be equal to eligible. Else copy same thing. Here I will be pasting and here I should be mentioning not eligible. I will copy paste. Now I am just going to display my drive. Save this. Now I got the result as eligible because 19 is greater or equal to 18. You can compare both the codes. Using ternary operator, we have just written the same code in one line. But using if else statement, we have to declare the variable outside and then we are just assigning the value to that variable and we are accessing that variable outside. Now if I just don't declare this variable here, instead I will just declare it here. Save this. Now I will get this error uncaught reference drive is not defined because this drive will not be accessible outside this block. This will only be accessible inside this block. So you should remember the difference. Whenever we are using if else statement, we have to declare variable outside of the block so that we can access it and we can use it to display the result. But using ternary operator, it is lot easier to understand and also it is lot easier to write this syntax. We have easily transform this big block of code into a small operation like this. Now, as I mentioned, ternary operator is also an expression. So now, is it possible to use ternary operator inside template literal? Yes, it is possible. I will come in this. I will write log, and inside this, we are just going to pass this template literal. In our previous session, we have understood completely about template literal, and also we have seen what are the things that has to be passed inside template literal. I will write I am. Inside this, I am just going to write age. If this age is greater or equal to 18, same example, then I should just display nothing, or else I should be displaying not. And here I will just continue with the sentence eligible to vote. I have just written one simple string. If this age is greater or equal to 18, I am telling I do not want to display anything. If this condition is false, then I just want to get the result as not. Here we have already seen ternary operator will be returning a value, and that can be stored inside one variable. So similarly, this will be returning the value, so we will be getting the result. Let me just define age. I will copy, and here I am just going to paste. Save this. Now you can see I got I am eligible to vote. Because this condition is true, so once this condition is true, I am not displaying anything. So that is the reason I did not got anything here. Now if I just change it to 12, save this, now I will get I am not eligible to vote. So this concept is very important, and combination of ternary operator and template literal is widely used, and you will be seeing almost entire time in React. Now for you, the exercise will be, in our previous few sessions, we have learned array of objects, and also we have seen multiple objects. In that, we are having one property is 8. So using this, you have to display whether this cartoon is telecasted or not. You can copy the object from those videos, and you can just display simple result, so that it will be practice for you, and also you can understand ternary operator along with template literal in more better way. And here if you notice, directly for this property, I am having the result as true. So you do not have to pass any condition. Directly after doing object destructuring or array destructuring, after accessing that property, you can just pass that property name without passing any condition. If that is true, true statement will be displayed. If that is false, false statement will be displayed. Important use case of ternary operator is this one. We have used ternary operator inside this template literal. But same thing is not possible using if-else statement. We cannot pass here if-else statement, because inside template literals, we can only pass expressions. We cannot pass any statement. So this is the best use case of template literal. So this is the best use case of ternary operator. As I mentioned earlier, you will be using this combination almost all the time in React. So this is very important topic, and you have to understand this concept before moving into React applications. And apart from this, you should remember ternary operator is not the replacement of if-else statement. We still need if-else statement, and we will use that all the time. So do not get confused, and do not stop using if-else statement. If we are having bigger blocks of code inside if-else, then that can only be executed using if-else statements or switch statements. But that will not be possible using ternary operator. For this simple situations, we can use ternary operator, and mostly you will be seeing to apply classes. If you want to remove the class, you will be using this. If this is there, then you add this class. If this is not there, then you do not add this class. Then in that situation, ternary operator is widely used in React. And also in situations like where template literal is expecting expression, then you can use ternary operator instead of if-else statement. I hope you understood the concept of ternary operator. It is also called as conditional operator. It is an expression which will be returning value. So that is the reason we can use inside template literal. And it is important to note that it is not replacement of if-else statement. Only to display simple one line of code, we will be using this ternary operator. Make sure you understand this concept before getting started with React.